correct?
No.
Is that a yes? Yes? Okay, so you are evicting Mr. Hicks, and you are not able to come to a resolution about termination of tenancy. You believe you live in the property?
First, yes, I do right now.
Okay, how long have you been living in the property?
Taking care of my mom, and it's been over 10 years.
Okay,
The actual property
you
with my
own-
mom.
you own the property? How do you own the property?
Because I signed for it,
You signed for what?
the property. I got the bank on it.
You took a loan out and purchased the property from the bank. That's
Yep.
how you own it. Okay. So you purchased the property. Or what's your relation to him?
My brother.
You all are siblings.
Yes.
You have proof of ownership of the property. You gave me two documents here. This document here is a title, something from the title office. It's from 1994. It's definitely not relevant to this address. What year?
Oh, 94.
By yourself or with someone else? Purchased that on your own?
Yep,
When?
94.
Purchased it from the bank?
Yep. Yes.
Why is it that your sibling believes that that's not the truth?
This will.
I didn't ask
Okay.
you, I'm
I'm
asking
sorry.
him.
I'm sorry.
I'll give you a chance.
Okay.
Why they don't believe it?
Yeah, why
I
do
don't
they
know
not
why
know
they
that
don't,
you
because
purchased the property?
She couldn't go to any
Who's she?
my mother. Carrie Hicks couldn't go to no one else in the family that would help her out to get this house.
Okay, so this was a house for your mom.
Yeah,
So the house was
purchased it.
purchased for your mom?
I purchased it from my sister at the time because my mom was taking care of my sister. So she wanted the house after my sister passed away. And that's where this deed here come in at,
Okay, can you pass me that?
where we,
So you purchased the house from your sister
yeah.
for your mom?
Yeah, from Dolores White.
For your mom?
Yep.
Did your mom give you money for that?
Nope.
Is that a yes or no? Don't speak out unless you want to get kicked out.
No, she didn't give no money. I had to pay all the closing and everything for it.
For $1?
That's your. Oh,
I just gave a rule. You speak out, you kicked out. I don't think that's what you want right now. Is that your sister?
Yes.
Formerly Dolores White.
Yep.
And it says conveyed to Bob Dodd. That's you, sir? Is that you?
That's me.
Okay. And you purchased it for $1?
No. That's, you're reading the wrong one.
I'm reading what you gave me, which is the warranty deed. For the sum of $1 is what it says. 28th of February, 1994. If you got something else that says something different, I'm happy to see it.
They all say $1. But that's not the way it went down.
Tell me how it went down.
It went down because I went to the bank and got a loan for it. I got all of bank one. I got what the original price started out and what it was gonna be after.
How much did you pay for the property, sir?
At that time, 32,000.
So you purchased the property for $32,000 and you had a loan from the bank?
Yeah,
You have proof of that? Okay, and so your mother was living in the property
right.
and then what happened? She's no longer living in the property? She's deceased?
With us. She
Okay,
passed away in October.
of this year? And your brother, this is your brother?
Yes.
He was living there with the mother?
Yes.
Your mother is this property in probate at all? It's not a part of a probate action. Was there a will that contained this property for some reason?
Not as I know
Okay, you can have a seat. Tell me why you believe that he doesn't own the property.
my mom specifically stated she didn't want him to have nothing to do.
I didn't ask you that. Tell me why you believe he doesn't own the property.
because he ain't paid nothing on that house, period.
Who paid for it?
He found out how the last payment was due. He ran and paid it. My mom paid for the house.
You have proof.
Yes,
Where's the proof that your mom paid? You have witnesses, is that what you're saying? 'Cause
exactly.
You're pointing. This is,
My
let me be clear here. This is a court of law. This is not the streets.
I'm really.
So you conduct yourself as such. We don't blurt out. We don't point around at people like they can just start blurting out in the middle of court. This is contrary to what you see on TV. This is not Judge Judy. So you're gonna conduct yourself with decorum. I'll give you a time to speak. When it's not time to speak, you don't speak. And if you have a witness, you let me know that you have a witness.
I do have a witness.
Okay, what's your witness's name?
Bruce Hicks.
Okay, you wanna call
Donna
Bruce
Hicks.
Hicks?
Donna Ray.
Which one do you want, which one do you wanna call first?
Bruce is the one I have all of the paperwork with.
Okay, so you wanna call Bruce Hicks?
I do.
You can have a seat. Bruce Hicks can take the stand. Okay, and Mr. Hicks, what's your relation to the defendant?
He's my brother.
Okay, which means the plaintiff is also your brother?
Yeah.
Okay, and so, this property, you're familiar with?
Yes, I am.
How are you familiar with that property?
Well, I lived there for a whole year after I got out of that.
Okay, so that's a property your mom resided in?
Yeah.
How long did your mom reside there?
Since 94.
And it was owned by someone else in your family prior to that?
Yes, my sister. Lois.
Are you familiar with who the owner of the property is?
Yes, my mother was the owner.
How do you know?
Because she bought the property. She took the loan. She had him, my brother Bobby, as a co-signer on the loan for the house. He didn't take a loan out himself. She got the loan through
Okay,
him.
so your understanding is that your mother took out a loan and that your brother, Mr. Dodd, was the co-signer for the loan.
Plus his wife, he had his wife on there too.
Okay. Okay, and so what makes you believe that he now is not the lawful owner of the property?
Because my mother was asking him, my brother, to give her the paperwork that after she paid that off, after she got close to paying it off, she was asking him to show her the paperwork.
What paperwork?
Would you tell her what paperwork?
No, that's not how this works.
I don't.
You're the witness. What paperwork?
I have to kind of like, I don't know, kind of flash with this because of the fact that, like I said, I was in prison.
So you weren't present for this conversation?
Well, I was present. My mother told me, I can only give you hearsay because I didn't record it, but I can tell you that my mother told me.
You heard your mother say this?
Yes, I was there. Like I said, I lived with her for a year after I got out of prison.
Okay.
And we used to have talks. And Bobby, my brother, he held back paperwork from her, letting her know, because she was saying that he was trying to take her house.
Okay, so let me stop you. Your mother had a mortgage, is what you're saying, on this property?
Yes.
In her name?
Yes.
She paid the mortgage every month?
Yes.
And when the property was paid off, the mortgage company would have sent her paperwork.
Yes.
Because she was the mortgagee on it, correct?
Right. Yes.
Well, where's the paperwork that says that she paid off the mortgage?
Man, I guess he has it or something, or some way,
No,
somehow.
the paperwork would have went to her if she paid it off.
I mean, but he was the co-signer of it, and I don't know where all the paperwork is. It's a lot of paperwork missing, but Your Honor, I could tell you that my mother, in her last days, she said that Bobby didn't give her paperwork, and I asked him for the paperwork that she was asking for.
You don't know what the name of the paperwork is?
I don't know exactly what she was talking about. All I know is she said that he was holding back some paperwork, and she was asking him for it, and he didn't give it to her. So, and then the dollar that you were talking about was a property that she sold him for $1. And that's why she excluded him out of the will.
That property says it's?
No.
That's what this There's a
It's
legal
not-
document here.
I put it together myself because it was all the payments.
Is that what this stuff is?
That's what that is.
Okay, you put this packet of stuff together?
I did. I gave
Can
it
you
out
pass
to
him this
him.
packet of stuff? That's your evidence, not his. You need to, if it's different if you need him
I
to
know,
help you
I was just-
testify as to what it is, but you need to admit this evidence and tell us what it is
Judge, can I say something?
in just a moment. Do you have any
Okay.
paperwork in this packet that shows your mom took the mortgage out?
I know how the paperwork is reading. The way the whole thing was designed was my mom. Like I said, I stayed with her for 10 years, taking care of her. So by me being there, I was the one that she relayed all of her business information to.
Did you hear my question?
Yes.
What was it?
About the documents to
Do you
show.
have any paperwork that has your mom listed as the person who took the mortgage out?
This is the one right here. The Midland mortgage.
This is a tax statement.
That's all from Midland mortgage. This is all my mom's information.
What's your mom's name?
Carrie Hicks.
It says payer borrower is Bobby Dodd.
He did go and sign for the
house is in his name. He took the mortgage out. It does not have her name on this paperwork.
You did that for real?
Okay, I can explain to you what that deed is saying. Says she was a survivor. I was a co-signer, and she was a survivor until whatever comes first. If she passed away, it goes over to me. If I pass away, it goes back over to her. But she did not do no co-signing at all. She was
This
just.
is not, I don't need you to explain a warranty deed to me.
Oh, okay.
You could have done that to him on your personal time over Thanksgiving dinner, birthday parties, whatever.
I tried to, but they wouldn't listen.
But I am clear as to what a warranty deed is. This warranty deed says that Bobby Dodd was the personal representative for your sister. Were you aware of that?
Yes, I
Okay.
remember that too.
And it says that it conveyed the property to Bobby Dodd. And this mortgage is what he refinanced. So this is not refinancing paperwork.
Yes,
I don't see anybody's name on here but Bobby Dodd's. And you can't refinance on something unless your name is on the deed. So that's why I'm asking you to show me something that has your mother's name on it. To show me that she was, that she purchased the property. You can step off the stand because I don't think he has any questions for you. This is a 1099-R, sir.
This is also Bobby Dodd and Carrie Hicks.
So this is a 1099-R. This is not anything connected to this. Turn your phone off, please. This is a piece of paper from July 6, 1994 from the Dunnings Law Firm saying that they enclosed the final account of fiduciary closing statement and proof of mailing that it went to Bobby Dodd and other people. This is not anything that shows me that she owned this property. Nothing you've given me yet has shown me that she owns the property. You filed a petition for what, sir?
The same thing,
What do you mean?
because
Is there anything from your mother's estate in probate right now?
that's why we filed it, because it was supposed to have been went through probate, because there was more property than just this house that we're dealing with.
Do you have a probate matter right now?
That's the one we just filed, and he got a copy of it too. He was served with it.
Where is that paperwork?
That one is right here.
Sir. Do you want to sit outside? That's the last time I met you, and why is your hat on in my courtroom?
Maybe this will help out a lot. This is a will.
I'm not interested in the will. I'm interested in paperwork that shows me what she owns. I can write a will right here and tell you that I'm gonna will you this building across the street. Doesn't mean I own it.
Yeah, right. I understand that. And all of this paper is about her other house.
That's about another house?
Yeah,
I don't want
I
anything
know,
about
I
the
mean,
other
that's
house.
why I didn't hand it up.
Yeah, only
Only
one.
thing that I have is papers from Midland Mortgage where she's made all of the payments.
But the mortgage was not in her name, correct? Carrie Hicks, who's Carrie Hicks?
That's my mother.
Okay. Gives power of attorney. This is a durable power of attorney that you're providing me? I don't understand how this has anything to do with the ownership of the property though. This was from 2018.
Yeah, she
So
did all that.
So your mom needed a power of attorney after 2018?
Yes,
Okay. And when was that will executed?
it was executed during the time she had a power of attorney.
It doesn't tell you the year she signed the will? Yeah, no, no.
5th day of April, 2018.
Can you take that off the mic, please? There's a microphone right there, and it's causing feedback for the court reporter.
It was signed of 2018.
After she got a power of attorney?
Yes,
I'm still waiting for something that shows me ownership.
it wouldn't, other than what I've dug up, no proof of ownership other than her making the payments on the house.
Okay, so what you're saying is that you have evidence where there was a mortgage and she was making the payments on the mortgage?
Yes,
Okay,
because he had co-signed for her. First,
well, you didn't show me that, any proof where he co-signed.
that's what I'm saying. All the time my mom questioned him about her paperwork. It was never produced to her. No matter how many times, it got to the point that when he came to the house
Yes,
and she asked him for her paperwork, she would tell me, even before he got in the house, he said, watch and see what I'm telling you. She would ask for the paperwork. He wouldn't go, and he knew he was coming to the house. And he knew that if she seen what he had did.
well, you can't tell me about what someone knows, that's speculation.
No, I'm just
No,
saying,
you don't talk over me, you don't talk over me.
Okay.
You can't tell me what someone else is saying or what someone else knows. You said, because your statement was he knew that. That's against the court rules. That's why I'm stopping you, because it calls for speculation. You can't tell me what he knew. You can tell me what he said if you were there and you heard it, but you can't tell me what went on in his mind.
Okay. So the conversation would be between the three of us, my mom, Bobby, and myself.
Okay,
Before or when she knew he was gonna be there, she would always tell me, watch and see what I'm telling you.
your mom would say that?
Yes.
Okay,
She would say it to me every time he came there.
okay,
And the first thing would come out of her mouth is, where's the deed? Where's my paperwork? Let me see it.
she would ask for a paper.
She would ask for
deed,
it every single time.
and she would not get it, is what you're saying?
No, he wouldn't produce it because he knew.
What would,
Well,
you
I'm
can't tell me what he
sorry.
knew.
I didn't mean- let me
What was
rephrase
his
that.
response when she asked?
He didn't give no response.
He would just not respond at all?
No, he
Okay.
would sit in the
And so
chair
how many years did this go on for?
ever since she got the house, pretty much.
Okay, and you live with her? She had a
Yes.
power of attorney and nobody went to the court to secure the issue?
It wasn't me who would have power of attorney. It was my sister.
Yeah, but you live with her, correct?
Exactly.
Okay, so nobody ever went to the court if they believed that the property should have been in her name or she should have some paperwork, is what you're saying?
Other than what they did
Nobody ever went to the
with
court
the
to get you?
will. Other than what they did with the will, that's all they did.
The will is not a court
I
document.
know. This was on my sisters when they did this. They didn't include myself because my other brother was in prison. So I'm the one out besides him.
Okay, so your sister was the power of attorney, she's in the
All
courtroom?
three of sisters. Both, I got two sisters here.
And they were listed on that power of attorney
Yes,
that you
they
gave
are.
me?
Alice Glover?
Alice Glover is not here. Donna and Beverly is. It was the three of them.
Who's Alice Glover? Where is Alice Glover?
Alice is my other sister that she didn't come.
Alice Glover is the attorney in fact. The other two are successors,
Yes, and they're here. Donna and Beverly is
but they
here.
weren't the
Yeah,
power of attorney. They were to take her stead if she was unable to perform those
right.
duties.
I understand that too.
Okay, so no paperwork. You wanted to share something.
Yeah, okay. Understood. This is what this is what really went down. My mom was not on the bank statements for the loan, but I gave her all rights as like ownership to pay the mortgage and keep up the house. Because I told her, I said, I don't need another house. I said, so you're not doing me any favors. I said, having two houses is too much. So I said, I'm handing it over to you. I said, you act just like if you was the owner. I said, you take care of this part over here. And I said, things will go smoothly. I said, but other than that, I said, you don't have much right. I said, I can treat you like a tenant.
Did you charge her rent?
No, I didn't charge her rent.
What is the payments that she was making?
The payment that she was making was the mortgage payment.
Why was
And
she
I gave
making
her
the
the
payments if it was your home?
I gave her the rights to make the mortgage payment
Why is she making the mortgage payments if it's your home?
because she wanted to feel like she was part owner. So
She wanted to just feel like she was part owner by making the mortgage payments, and then when all her money went into this property, you would be the sole owner?
Well, because
Is that a yes or no? Yeah, is that a yes or no?
Yeah, that's
Because I want to get that on the record, because they're gonna go to the circuit court. They're gonna get this copy of this record, so that circuit court can flesh this out. Because if you defrauded your mom, they're gonna find out.
No, I did not defraud her.
Well, I want to know why. They're gonna need to find out why it was, because I don't even know who originally owned this property. Your sister? Did it will from your sister to your mom? How in the world did the property get to you? But your mom is paying a mortgage on it, and I only see where you refinanced around the same time frame. And why was refinancing necessary?
I was the power attorney, and I went to the lawyer and got the deed of the house, because HUD had the house. And they was gonna lose the house. So my mom asked me to step up and help her out. And so I said, I don't want to. I said, I'll do my best. So I said, okay, come on. I said, because we tried one bank.
I understand that, sir.
And HUD would not release the house.
You use your name, your credit worthiness,
right. And
correct?
HUD would not release the house.
But your mother made all the payments, correct?
Yes, she did.
So now I understand why I have your entire family in here, not on the side that you're on, because the money coming from your mother, which would have been their inheritance, went into this house, and then you're the only beneficiary of it. And you thought that was fair when you did it.
Well, yeah, because I could have charged her rent.
You could have.
That was just like rent to her because it was so cheap. See,
but I asked you, did you charge your rent? You told me no.
No, I didn't charge her rent.
You said that she paid the mortgage because she wanted to feel like she was the owner. So what you're telling, what I would interpret that is she believed she was the owner of the property. Let me see the will. You all just filed for probate court matter?
Yes.
Do you have a court date?
No, we don't.
What was your mother's name?
Carrie Hicks.
Well, she is the owner of the property. It says here, owner, Bobby Dodd, Carrie Hicks. You're not the sole owner of the property.
I co-signed. I put her name on the deed.
You're not the sole owner of the property. That's what it says here on the public record. So, this sounds like it's a probate matter. I'm gonna adjourn this so that you can get a court date, the probate or allow them to, when you just filed that paperwork,
Yes,
when was that? Anybody know? This is your one opportunity to blurt out in my courtroom. Raise your
my
hand if
brother,
you know.
me and my brother been working together. He was the one.
You filed something in probate court, sir? Can you speak up?
Yeah.
Okay, when did you file it? In December? Like during the holidays, December?
Yeah.
Okay, I asked that because I'm trying to figure out how quickly they might move the paperwork. Okay, so not that long ago.
But I called yesterday, matter of fact. We had a date for minutes ago.
Got it. It could take some time. And I think that the probate judge or court was a little backed up, but let's see here. I'm gonna set this out, reset this 60 days. Because I need to know what's going on with the probate court. The probate court may have a date before then. And I need to know if this property is part of a probate process. And then they may or may not issue a stay of this case. This is only as to possession, not ownership. We don't deal with ownership here. We only deal with possession.
March
That's
26th
my
at
understanding.
1:30.
March 26th
At 1:30.
at 1:30. Now, you're still living in the property?
I am,
Are you paying any monies?
just the bills,
What's the bills?
light bill, gas bill, water bill.
Taxes or insurance.
Taxes haven't come out yet.
Yes, they have.
Okay, well, taxes and insurance, you're paying for that?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. You can, if you would like, you can go down to the 5th floor when you're done, and if it's up to you, you can file and request a escrow order to issue. And then the court will review that at another time. But I don't know what the bills are that he's paying. You all can figure that out on your own. You can file an escrow order that will require him to put, because he's residing, and put some money into the court monthly in good faith. Or you can decide you'd rather him just pay these bills that he's paying so that you don't have to pay them. It's up to you. But we'll see you back here March 26th at 1:30. Hopefully with an update, not hopefully, you're gonna come back with some update
Yes,
From
I'm
the-
gonna be on it.
from the
because-
probate court, whether it be that they have a court date or not. I just need an update. If they have a court date, then I know how to proceed. But you
Okay.
gotta, it's your responsibility to bring me an update. And I'm sure that
I
you'll
will do
bring
that.
a cohort of people as you did this time.
Okay.
It's unfortunate that this is what happens to families when someone passes away. This is not good.
It's not. I don't,
I get it, but you're all set for today.
thank you.